our annual juried exhibition, and it's work by Southern California-based artists, and it's always so different, which is why we love the show so much. We never really know who's going to submit and what the juror is necessarily going to look for, so it's always really fresh and really different, and a super exciting exhibition every year.
Elements that make this exhibition exciting are the varied mediums, from drawing and sculpture to printmaking, painting, photography, and
one of the new things this year is the performance piece that we have in the main gallery. A one-time thing for visitors that are here at the reception, but it will be available for people to view throughout the duration of the show on a screen. And we're just really excited to have this new medium represented in the exhibition this year.
Catherine Cooksey is a past pageant winner and model, using this platform to show how the perfect physical form is unrealistic. In this show, out of more than 960 submissions, the most to date, approximately 60 were chosen.
Well, what I told people is that people who know me from my writing for OC Weekly or know me for my work in theater with Rue Gorilla or Monkey Wrench, those people would come in here and recognize the themes that are in here. Sometimes the work's a little in your face. It's a little stronger or rougher than you might expect to see in a gallery. It addresses issues about gender and sexuality, political work, and then right next to it's a beautiful landscape.
First place winner, Oil on Canvas, Butterfly Effect.
So ultimately it's become a piece that individually, one person alone probably can't stop this whole epidemic that's happening in our country, but maybe progressively with enough people and in sharing of information and that idea of the rippling effect, somebody who would seem relatively helpless can do something pretty powerful.
Paul Gardner tells us his abstract painting is all about the earth and the universe in this series.
Although I do sketches and I have ideas about how I'm going to construct the painting, I still do a lot of improvisation. So that is where the improvisation is where you're not sure where you're going, but you're going somewhere, So it's fun.
Consuelo Flores is a multimedia installation artist and has created an altar dedicated to her mother.
So you will get the sense of who my mother was by looking at it. The medicinal plant, the food, the religion, the stones that came from a riverbed where she was able to care for her family that way. So all of those things are first impressions. My mother's name was Guadalupe. The candles are all Guadalupes. I see her, I feel her, she's with me, she's amongst the art. She was very, very artistic in her approach to life. So that's what I try to represent here.
It's very exciting. Thank you. It's very bright. Appreciate that. I do like the bright colors.
The idea behind it was there's this kind of idea of what men should be in today's society, and it's at least what I think of as the stoic man, and how that's a really kind of impossible, feat to reach, but that we are striving for instinctively. And so there's a boy underneath that's kind of caged in from the male figure that is striving to be. And so it's kind of more of a take on gender roles than anything else.
Ceramic artist Patrick Crabb explains to us how elements of his piece came about from the Temple series.
How it was built, like I said, it was press molded. The box here and the box here was originally a wood box that I designed. And then what happens is I place clay into it. And then when it's firmed up, I unscrew the panels of the box, and then I would have that pure form just like the box. So that's how these are developed. That little hole right there is a doorway referencing architecture, and it represents a different culture that is pre-Columbian. And the face, most of the faces in my artwork, whether it be this one or other ones I've made in the past, comes from a mold that I cast from friends or students of mine who volunteered to go through this daunting task of placing plaster Paris on their face for 20 minutes. And they're buried in the plaster.
The All Media 2018 show runs until October 27th. You can visit their website for more information. For Irvine Scene, I'm Jacqueline Twag.